So many questions, so little answers. Nice. Bought ourselves 30 days. You hear people talking.
Hey there!
It's almost summer break. Let's go somewhere for vacation.
Totally.
Yeah, I want to go to the sea, the mountains, everywhere and anywhere. But first, we got finals starting on Tuesday.
What?
I've forgotten about that. At least we have a break after the exams this time. The summer vacation is just around the corner. We have finals starting next week. First bell is rung. Hell yeah, finals next week?
Pay close attention, alright?
Let's see here. Finals start next Tuesday. Jeez, we just had an exam. What a pain. Maybe pain isn't the right word. Some phrases can be pretty tricky. Now let's talk about comma splices. I'm sure you've all heard on them before. But just to be clear, a comma splice is when two independent clauses are incorrectly joined by a comma instead of its junction.
Hey, what's up?
Here's a question for you all. Dun dun dun. Yuki, where is the comma splice found in the following sentence? Because it's 10:30 right now, we will not reach the theaters in time. It's already started to my dismay. In time minutes.
Bingo!
Rather than logical descent flow may appear, a comma cannot be used to link two independent clauses. That's a comma splice. Got it? Well, if no one has any questions, let's move on. Got the answer correct. Let's go, guys. We go, dude, like that. And it's level 5 charm. Fuck yeah. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. What should we do?
Hi.
Just waiting for you. It's okay if we talk. Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks. So,
Thank you for always helping me. But I gotta say bye for now. Yup. I have to run away now. Remember not to tell Mom and Dad, okay?
Hey, you! Have you seen a little girl? She's in elementary school.
You just take a second and calm down.
Calm down! What if something happens to her?
Oh, please. This is what happens when you force a child to study nonstop.
Why are you always like this? Everything has to be my fault.
Oh, that's because it is your fault. This never would have happened if you'd been watching her. Look, we don't have time for this. I think I know who you are. You're the one, right? Maiko's told me about you. She said she played with a high school kid instead of practicing piano.
What? This is the first I'm hearing of this. What the hell did you do to my daughter?
extremely agitated.
Shut up! Stop jumping to stupid conclusions. I'm sorry about this. We're Maiko's parents.
I ain't telling y'all shit.
We haven't seen her since this morning. When we checked her room, we found a note that said, "I'm running away."
She's never done anything like this before.
Right. She might be around here somewhere.
Maiko, why?
Listen, if you have any idea where she is, I'm begging you to tell us. Takoyaki stand? Oh, that place. Right, let's try looking.
Where I took her before, so maybe she's there.
Maiko!
Mom! Dad! And you too? Will I...
Maiko, are you okay? You're not hurt anywhere?
I'm okay. okay?
Oh, thank goodness. Why would you do such a thing? I was worried sick. Do you think that's funny, giving me a heart attack like that?
Hey, that's enough.
You made me worry too. I was so scared. You said you were getting a divorce and I didn't know what to do.
I didn't go to the nurse for the
I don't
confidence
want you
boost.
to get
Shit.
divorced.
Whoops.
Oh, so that's what this is all about. We're really sorry, Maiko. Why don't we go home and talk about it? It's awful we pulled you into this. I'm not sure what else to say.
Hey, I told you to keep it a secret, but thank you.
Maiko seems relieved to see that her parents care about her. I feel like we're growing closer. Ranked 7. Damn.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I didn't go to the nurse's office. That kind of blows. But it is what it is.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry, I need to talk to Fuka. What? Makes sense. Alright. Well, you know what we're doing. Wakatsu. More academics. Damn, it's almost there. It's almost there. Oh well.
Anyway.
You know, our campus is pretty clean and new. I don't know, staff from my club had to visit another school. My friend said that our school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way,
I also heard that the explosion wasn't the only reason. Around that time, a lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. That's why they built the new building, to start with a clean slate.
Huh?
Well, you think there's a dark side to get gone high? You watch way too much TV. First spell is wrong. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting little tidbits of information.
Skim through this chapter.
Let's talk about the Heian era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian Code was established. In 894, they abolished imperial ambassadors to China. I might put this section on the exam next week, I'm feeling lazy. Anyway, on to feudalism. Listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai.
So,
I choose you, Yuki. Let's see what you know. So the law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a series of problems arose for the farmers. Remember what that was? It was a... I'm gonna assume social disparity. Based on history? Class disparity?
yes,
Oh, I'm like that. I'm like that. The work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costed a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. The farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their lands. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent had no choice but to remain poor. Same old story throughout time. Well, thanks all for the Heian period. More charm. Bum, 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 bum. The chubby student. Oh, look at me while I'm eating. You make me feel self-conscious. Can't savor the flavor of my gourmet sandwich. Only available for a limited time with you here.
What?
What do you want? What are you eating?
Listen.
Is that even possible? An unrefined guy like you? I think not. You'll have to prove it.
Yeah.
Pass my gourmet quiz, and I'll believe you. What should I ask? I don't want to make it too good. Search. Now the quiz begins. The first question is for you. What's the most popular drink at the cafe over there? Pheromone coffee. What color skirt does Azuki Arai's mascot? Red?
Yeah.
Wow, it's on the secret menu at Hagakuri. Hagakuri Bowl. I know this shit.
Well, I don't know.
Yep. Let's spend time with him.
We go to the same school, right? One look at your uniform's all I need to know. I'm kind of embarrassed to ask you this right off the bat, but would you mind not standing so close to me? You're too thin and too cool. If people start thinking we're best friends or something, I'm gonna end up as the uncool one.
There you are. I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for. Now hand it over.
Whoa! Not you! Help! Emergency! Hey! You! Call the fire truck! I mean the,
Call the police.
Yes! Right! Good thing!
Quit making a scene, all right? People are looking at me funny. I've got some business to take care of now, but you're Nozomi Suemitsu-kun, aren't you? I did my homework, see? You know I'm not letting you off that easy, right? I suggest you reconsider things.
Oh, this might be an interesting storyline.
That was horrifying! My poor heart! I think it dropped into my coin purse for a minute there. My name is Nozomi Suemitsu. By the way, may I just say that you have a wonderfully big heart for someone so slim?
I know. The Gourmet King. Moon Arcana? Interesting one.
Thou.
It's an interesting arcana.
Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Moon Arcana.
Whew, all that drama made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along, friend? Shall I treat you to the finest dining? If so, you've come to the right place. For I am the king, the Gourmet King. That's right, Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010? Whatever.
That's what I'm feeling like.
And
Whatever,
as the
bruh.
king, I know all the kingliest places for it. My tummy! It's in horrible pain!
It's that odd morsel you ate, bruh.
Emergency! Sorry, but I'll treat you another time.
I'll be back.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Alright, I'm back. Plenty of time until the next 4 months. Well, I wish I could tell you to take it slow. Final starts next week, so I'd like you to care for your health and concentrate on your studies. Ooh, a study session!
Yo.
Look,
Not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. Studying has the added benefit of preventing that possibility. So here we are, even almost done studying for the exam. I overlooked Yuki's studies, as he's able to join us.
I see.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Huh.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Formulas.
Nothing beats using them in practice problems. Are you concerned about getting bored and losing focus? In that case, try a quick workout between problems. The brain perks up once you get the circulation flowing. Not to mention, looking forward to your next workout is a great way to stay motivated. In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
True.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
Two of them continue giving me rigorous advice. Nice. Big academics.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Good study group, good study group. You know, I feel like I learned. Not at all, but you know, it is what it is. Okay.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Silence. Class is beginning. Uriel, Lulu, Lily, Elir, Leru. Just a quick preface, when I use the word magic, I mean in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. We're giving a crash course on the single most magical place in time in recorded history. So there are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from printed books to communal folklore. We'll cover all of it, including the changes European magic has seen since then. As mentioned previously, European magic finds its origin in paganism, stating that starting with Christianity, though, it has been influenced by an influx of various cultures. Let's see, where's some well-known examples? There's Kabbalah, which is the esoteric study of mystical aspects of Jewish texts. There's also Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, the sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers. The same was true for Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. As for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about tests to see if you were paying attention? You'll know what type of guardian angel you have, depending on how you answer. Rio, Rilu, Ilili, Iluru. Now who to call upon? I choose the Yuki! What is the esoteric study of Jewish texts called? Kabbalah. That sounds crazy. Kabbalah. Very good. Thank your guardian angel, because they must be kind. The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly in the renowned grimoires. Grimoires are a collection of magical texts, usually as all-encompassing as possible, wherein... Answer correctly. Everyone in the class look at me with respect. Give me that charm, baby.
Listen.
I do have a moon. Bet.
Yes.
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let's set forth on our culinary adventures. We have some delightful, juicy meat at the strip mall that's practically exploding with flavor. And that can only mean one place. Nice.
You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me. How do you stay so thin, though? Looks really are deceiving, aren't they? But that means there are people out there who secretly want to take my title as Gourmet King. Maybe. Actually, remember that puny middle-aged guy from the other day? I bet he was an assassin! Maybe. There's nothing I can do about it right now, but I'll show them soon enough. Just you wait. In light of your recent achievements and your courageous appetite, I hereby appoint you to the Gourmet King's Royal Guard.
Such an honor.
No, maybe that's too much of a burden for you to bear.
No.
By the way, you're a second year, right? So you're 1 year below me. It kind of feels like I have a younger brother now. Well, would you want to be my younger brother?
Sure, why not?
You do sort of look like him. No, that's impossible. Whew, I knew this would happen. I always get hungry if I think about the past too hard. And I just filled up on that beef bowl, too. Better stay true to form and keep eating, huh? Here's to a healthy appetite courtesy of remembering the past. The old memory rewind. All right, now in reverse. Let's moonwalk. What are you doing? You're my royal guard. You have to join me. Now do as I do. Moonwalk into Umiushi.
Oh boy, hit the moonwalk so smooth. What the hell? He said, hee hee.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, are you free tonight? With exams coming up, I thought maybe second years could hold a study session. So I'm heading to my room. Wait, Junpei. Oh well, his loss. You, me, and Fuka can still study together. Couldn't think of it. Crystal star. That's the ornament on top of the tree, right? Why didn't you want those? There's a type of plant that's sometimes called the Christmas star. You wait a few minutes, I'll go double check. Ah.
Yeah.
Fuka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus.
What a good friend.
She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain?
She fell asleep in class.
Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor. Huh? Oh, are you saying I should fill in any part she missed in her notes before giving them back? That sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
I was just saying.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for
Oh,
us,
never mind.
too.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh. Yeah.
We had to fill in Natsuki's notes. We nearly rewrote the entire thing. Really did make for a good review. Hey! Academics level 5? Fuck. Well, close enough.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
No problemo.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Hey.
So, exams are coming up pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. Oh yeah? Well, that's ain't my business. Damn, bruh, you okay? Shit, I'm here for you.
Fine.
Here we go! Finally, we've reached the Masakado! He's the turning point of the era of the samurai! It all began with infighting among the Tara clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Masakado was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado. Yuki, you may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one anyway. There's a theory that Tara no Masakado thought of the prototype for an item essential to battle. Now what do you think that item was? It's something every samurai needs. The katana, of course.
Yes, exactly.
Think of the samurai and their swords are the first things that come to mind, although it's not known whether Masakado really came up with them. This is going to be on the exam next week, so prepare well. Let's get forward to the Kamakura era. At last, I can feel them on their way. The samurai are almost here. In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we finally made it. Yup. That was a light work one, you know. Nice, got a little bit of charm for that. Oh, my phone. Let you know first. Ikatsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor once we're all back. Got you.
Hello.
Our bond will have to grow.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Ooh.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus, but they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan? There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo Group built our school, so you have to know something.
Ooh.
Tell me the truth.
I like this. I like this.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
Oh.
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo Group, Koetsu Kirijo. My grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Wow. So that experiment caused Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
According to the
That's
records, the
crazy.
accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear. Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo Group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Ford Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
I mean, she has a point.
That's hardly the point.
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame, and they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them.
I like that line of
Do you realize
thinking.
what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
That's true. We can't afford it.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
We must defeat the 12 shadows to start all of this. In order to eradicate both the Dark Hour and Tartarus, we must fight to protect everyone. 6 of them remain. Wow, only 6 of them, huh? That's crazy work.
Oh?
Let's hang out with them. Why not?
Good, good. Today, these days, even a grade schooler knows how to buy stocks online. How about you? Interested in stock trading?
Maybe a little.
That's the spirit. If you keep all your money in the bank, your modest gains will be offset by outrageous fees. Don't let the fear of bankruptcy dissuade you. It pays to be aggressive in the management of your assets. My company just went public on the stock exchange. Since our sales were skyrocketing, we decided to sell shares. And guess what? The number of shareholders skyrocketed too.
Nice.
Now listen, this is the funny part. The majority of our shareholders are also our customers. They keep buying more of our products, so of course the stock will rise. Isn't that hysterical? You should learn to appreciate the irony. Thinking of offering you a job, so you should come up with some stories of your own.
Receive passionate advice from President Tanaka. I understand him a little better now. What, rank 2 now? With the devil? Oh, rank 3 with the devil. Hell yeah.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell everyone, did you? If you go back on your word, I'll find out where you live and ring the doorbell every night.
Bruh, I would have to... I have to take you up on the cliff. Make sure you take considerable amounts of fall damage in Minecraft.